Hey guys, it is April 19th, 2023, and we're going to go over a few headlines that's out today. The last one that we went over was the collapse of the parking garage in Lower Manhattan. If you haven't seen the way that that one is connected to the selected official, you definitely want to check that out because it's a pattern just like all the rest. So, guys, if you're new here, I do teach gematria, which is the practice of coding letters into numbers. It's an ancient practice that's still being used today. So, today we got the headline of a survivor contestant. And I know 5 or 6 of these over my year and a, that's good, about a year and a half now, I guess. So, every survivor contestant dies in a ritual, it never fails. So, we've got Keith, and he's dead at age 62. And he was a two-time survivor guy, and he died on April 18th. So April 18th is the day leaving 257 days in the year. So if you'll look right here, blood sacrifice and sacrifice. And if you use A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, blood sacrifice is 121. If you take the alphabet in reverse, then blood sacrifice equals 257. So that's Z equaling 1 and A being 26. Just number them the way they taught you. In the reduction ciphers, you're going to do that same thing forward and backward. It's just every number becomes a single digit, okay? So when you get to, let's say, the 12th letter of the alphabet, you're going to go 2 plus 1 is 3. So you're going to turn everything into a single digit. And then you're just going to reverse it the same way. And that's your 4-base ciphers, right? This is a code that's been around for longer than the calendar, right? So this is the day leaving 257 days in the year. He's dead at age 62, and then he also died 121 days from his birthday. So here's the day he was born, August 16th, and that's how many days it is to his birthday. And it happens on the day leaving 257 days in the year. He's dead at age 62. And you can see why people on Survivor die in rituals. You got to make sacrifices for fame and fortune. So after that one, we got the Aaron Carter's cause of death came out. He was killed. He was killed, Lord, gosh, back in November 5th. I had to remember for a second. So if you don't know the ritual with Aaron Carter's death, I'll have a blog post on it. You can search it up. But I'm going to show you just some highlights real quick here. So his cause of death gets released on April 18th, and cause of death is 108. April 18th is the 108th day of the year. It's also that 257 we just talked about, right? So they're going to release the cause of death of their other sacrifice that happened back on November 5th. He died at the age of 34, and he was found dead on November 5th in a bathtub. So we got bathtub killing, Lucifer Masonic. These are numbers we teach about all the time if you're new here. And bathtub killing, Lucifer Masonic, all equal 115, just like the date, November 5th. So he was murdered at the age of 34 in a bathtub on November 5th in a Masonic killing. These are rituals, guys. These are rituals, a numeric pattern. That's why there's a song called Gematria. That's why there's a movie called Murder by Numbers. The song, it literally says that it's as easy as learning your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And in order for you to rise to the ranks of the industrious, all of those you know by name, you got to do this. And it's easy as learning your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Look up the lyrics to it. So we also got this coming from overseas, Moonbeam, which notice the moon in this one because we're going to talk about the sun in another one. Okay. So we got Moonbeam here. He's dead 83 days from his birthday at the age of 25. Murder numbers we talk about all the time. So his death comes 83 days from his birthday. He actually debuted on February 23rd. So here's his career. Group debuted on February 23rd. February 23rd. Rituals. And he died 83 days from his birthday at the age of 25. So we got Moonbeam, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about this one first and we'll go back to the college guy. So then all of a sudden we get this headline that's talking about the sun falls to her death, right? And I'm like, what? So we got a Chinese acrobat that falls to her death during mid-air performance with husband. This gets posted at 11:30. We know that 113 is a lie number or not truthful. And the only thing they tell you about her name is that the woman, surnamed Sun, fell to the stage. They never tell her name. So they released this statement on Monday, but she fell to her death on Saturday. Okay, both of these are very important dates because Monday is the number of the beast day. Saturday, you'll see how how it plays in, right? So we got the sun, and they released this headline on the 107th day of the year, which is the day leaving 258 days in the year. Okay, and that's that number of the beast do. Because if you take the alphabet forward, April 17th, so the 17th of April is the day leaving 258 days in the year. Okay, see right here? Days left in the year, 258, April 17th. So if you write it 17/4, you've got 258 days left in the calendar they gave us, right, for the year. She actually fell on the 15th of April. So 154. They released the headline on the 107th day of the year. So she falls on April 15th. They put her headline out on 107 on the sun. Now, I mean, just look at the symbolism, right? Got a big old cross just hanging in the air. Like, now look at this last sentence here. The company has reached an agreement on compensation with the family and will be punished according to regulations. So you mean to tell me this happened on Saturday? They released a statement on Monday and the family's already been paid with compensation, and today is Wednesday? I call bullshit. I call bullshit. All right. Now, the reason 113 is a number of lies is because when you take these four base ciphers, if you look at it, erroneous, divorce, sinister, infidelity, bullshit, fiction, perjury, politics, disinfo, not factual, perverted, not honest, not true, dishonest, mainstream, they're all equal in 113. Ask yourself who gave you the language and who gave you calendar. Who gave you 26 letters to an alphabet? Why did they have to be an A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Why couldn't it have been J? Because you're never, like, all those symbols represent a sound for the language. So does it really matter what order they're in? But I think this guy right here, I think they tried to kill him. I'm sure they probably tried to kill him. So we got this headline about Buddy Tevens, and he's a Dartmouth football coach. So first thing it says, he's 66, struck by a truck at 8:40 p.m. on March 20th. So on March 20th, this guy's struck by a truck at 8:40. He's on a bicycle because, you know, how many millionaires are always struck on bicycles? Like, I know this is probably about the 10th one I've done as far as decoding somebody that died on a bicycle that was a billionaire, but whatever. So this happened, the accident happened 170 days from his birthday, and we know that's a sacrifice number. Okay? And then they turn around and they release the headline 201 days from his birthday. So There it is, right? The 201. We know that's a big Jesuit order number. That's why we get our president on January 20th every year because the Illuminati runs the country. That's what this is, the Jesuit order. And that's why we get a president on January 20th. But look at the date numerology for the day of his accident and the day they put it in the headline that he had to be amputated. He's age 66, and it's 30 days later. He gets hit here. Headlines about being amputated here. Look at this, 66, 30, 46. 46 is sacrifice. $30. And March 20th was also the 79th day of the year, and we know that's a big murder number. And if you look at bicycle, human sacrifice, amputation, they all equal 130. So he got amputate. He had to have an amputation because he was riding his bicycle and got hit by a truck. Huh. Or was this what was supposed to happen? More news by the numbers, guys. Every day, all day. You can't unprove it. It's never not gonna happen. I guess you would say a double negative there. Like it's all anytime you pull up the news, you're gonna have certain numbers tagging certain stories. That's why every headline says the same thing. And you can't sit here and tell me that you know who any of them people are that are writing these stories. Or in the stories for that matter. We don't know. It's all on TV. All coming through that Hollywood tube. People just can't get it and open their eyes to it. But I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Have a good evening.